Okay, Mom. What's up, y'all?
What's up?
Welcome.
Welcome, everyone.
Welcome to another very special episode of Okay Mom Podcast. Happy Wednesday.
Yeah, for those of you guys that don't know, I'm Hina. This is Aruj.
Yeah.
Sometimes they get us mixed up.
Yeah, they do.
They're like, which one is which?
This is also Mariam,
Yeah.
Hina, Bushra.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
You have another one?
Probably. I don't know.
Probably. We'll just call her Asia too. Just throw it in there. Just throw it in there. Welcome. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for joining us again. If you have not already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are slowly making our way to 25K. I think we've hit like 17, maybe more than that.
Something like that.
Chalo, let's go, yaar. We're doing it.
Let's go.
Ratta lagaya hai maine. Every week I'm saying the
Guys,
same thing.
Even I've memorized what she says now. Like,
Seriously.
it's a lot. It's a
I
lot.
feel like y'all also have memorized it and
Yeah.
you just refuse to hit that button. You're saying it with me.
I want you guys to go on your mom's iPads and just click subscribe.
Facts.
Clickety, clickety, clack.
Please.
Okay,
please.
that's it.
Share the link too.
Mhm.
Also, we are on patreon.com/OKMomPodcast. For those of you who don't know, that is a subscription podcast platform where if you subscribe for $5 a month, you will get an extra episode every Monday at 7 a.m. We do some very different things, some funny things. YouTube got a taste of it in our car vlog. We do a lot more of those there. We're taking you to places. We're eating with you. We're having fun in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We definitely are.
Yeah, so head on over to patreon.com/OKMomPodcast. Follow us on socials.
Yes.
We're everywhere.
We're everywhere and
And
we're nowhere.
Yo, I got a real fun segment plan. You ready?
I'm
You gotta lock
excited.
in though. You need your
I'm
Urdu.
so locked in.
Okay, Urdu locked in.
I'm slicking back my hair. I'm locked in, yeah.
That's what we're gonna do. Let me
Yes.
pull it up first.
Pull
Ek minute do mujhe.
Delicious.
Alrighty. Okay, so this segment, I saw a different podcast do. So I'm like,
Okay.
yo, we're gonna take a little bit, okay?
Done.
These are Gen Z slangs
Okay.
that you have to word for word convert in Urdu.
I'm just apologizing in advance. Okay.
Word for word.
मैं apologize कर रही हूँ advance में.
Okay, you ready?
ठीक है? Okay, let's go.
It's giving.
ये दे रहा है. ये दे रहा है.
ये दे रहा है.
ये दे रहा है.
Mm.
It's giving. I need to say these things.
Yeah. What the helly?
ये क्या है दोज़ख? ये जहन्नम क्या है? ये क्या है जहन्नम? किस जहन्नम में मैं मर रही हूँ? किस जहन्नम में मैं मर रही हूँ?
That's it.
Right? What the helly?
I'm dying.
What the hell? What the helly?
What the hell? What the helly?
कौन सा जहन्नम है ये?
Okay, you ready?
Okay, yeah.
No cap.
Oh my God, I know how to say that. How do we say cap?
Dopey.
No! It's not a dopey. Dopey
No dopey.
There's another word. Like, how do you say like the lid of something? No cap.
I just say lid.
Dopey nahi hai.
Dopey nahi hai.
हाँ.
How do you say the lid of something?
ढक्कन.
Oh!
No ढक्कन. कोई ढक्कन नहीं. ढक्कन नहीं है.
Dhakkan nahi
Dhakkan nahi hai.
hai.
What's good?
Hey!
What's good?
Hey! Hit brush your shoulder out. That was legit. Okay. Delulu.
Pagalpan. Straight up. Pagal.
You know what I would say it is?
Kota. Straight.
You know what it is?
What?
Khayali pulao. That's Delulu. Khayali pulao bana raha hai.
हाँ, सही बात
You
है.
know the cousin Junaid
Khayali
that wants to
pulao.
marry you? वो khayali pulao
And
bana raha hai.
like, yeah.
Ye nahi hoga.
Yeah, huh.
Okay?
Ye nahi hoga. This ain't gonna happen.
Riz.
It's like, how do you say that in Urdu? इसके अंदर बहुत how do you say
Like, how do you
that?
say charisma? How do you say that in Urdu? Isme bada... We're stuck. क्योंकि हमारे मर्दों में इतना नहीं होता.
ये बहुत मज़ाई है. मज़ाई.
No, but that's
Mazai is
funny.
like funny.
That's somebody who's funny.
Riz.
बड़ा आला है.
Stylish है. No, that's
नहीं
not
stylish
Riz.
तो फिर आला.
Allah.
Khoob.
हाँ.
That's all I got.
बहुत
बहुत
खूब.
खूब.
There you go.
बहुत खूब. Crash out.
टक्कर लगा के बाहर निकलो टक्कर लगा के बाहर आइए टक्कर लगा के बाहर I'm trying to make it sound as close to like a cool thing.
This has to be like a word for word.
Like someone has to be able to say this in Urdu. Okay. टक्कर लगा के बाहर. Okay. Yeah.
Say it. That's vibes.
Oh. Vibes.
उर्दू में कैसे कहते हैं?
Ala.
हाँ, आला.
Vibes is ala is like vibes.
आला है.
Ala. Ala tareen.
आला तरीन.
There you go.
So I also needed to ask because Hina asked me what's Gerber.
Yeah, what is Gerber?
So, guys, I had to ask my brothers because I was like, what is it? And he's like, it's basically like a very disgusting man.
Oh.
Or a disgusting woman.
Oh, lufunga. Lalupalu. Hello.
Lalupalu.
We already have the words for fasad ki jad. There's so many words. Fazuliyat. What else is there? Now that list is ongoing.
How do you say like disgusting in Urdu?
मुझे घिन आ रही है.
Ooh.
Karahat.
Ooh. That's a Gerber.
Karahat is a Gerber.
That's a Gerber.
Karahat. Okay, but you know when the youngins use the Toronto slang and they don't know how to speak English?
Yeah.
Like I think Hamari Angrezi to at least it's still like we can still speak English when we want to.
Say yeah.
But theirs is like what is theirs?
I don't know.
It's like this weird, they sound like they can't open their mouths fully. And then it's like, you know how we used to kiss our teeth? Like
Yeah.
but it's like that type of language, but consistent.
Yeah. And it's like they mumble everything.
Yeah. And it's like, mujhe nahi samajh aa rahi. Like, what are you saying?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Aadhe loves to wo kha lete hain muh pe.
No, for real. What else is there?
iPad kid.
Tablet wala bachcha.
हाँ.
Tablet ka bachcha.
Tablet का बच्चा.
Yeah.
ये तो पैदा होते हैं इनको iPad दे देते हैं.
Padaishi iPad.
हाँ.
Padaishi iPad bachcha.
That's sus.
कुछ दाल में काला है.
That's what I was gonna say.
That is 100% it.
दाल में काला है.
कुछ काला है. दाल में कुछ काला है.
Oh, that's
straight
the
up.
one, yo.
That is identical. That's identical. कुछ दाल में काला है. Sus. Very sus.
He's sus.
Yeah.
Yap. बकवास करना.
Batuni.
No, yap, like बकवास करना.
Oh, बकवास बंद कर.
Like you just like to yap all
yeah,
day.
बकवास.
You just
But
like
like if you're saying
how do you say that
is
somebody
yapping.
talks too much? Or they're just yapping?
Yeah, ज़्यादा ही बातें करता है. या बातूनी है, बहुत बातूनी.
That's the one.
बातूनी.
That was my last one. That was jokes. That was, you got this, yo.
Wow. We should do like a millennial slang one day.
Yeah, we should. But I don't remember some of them. I need to like chat GPT this.
You have beef with somebody. You got keema.
Keema?
Yeah. That's literally what it would be.
No, keema is not beef though.
Keema is beef, fam. Like that's it.
No, keema is like minced meat.
Keema
beef is like
bada gosht. Like keema is still, that's still minced. Keema is beef, bro. How do you say yo? Yaar. Huh. How do you say?
I don't. We need to like pull up. Why don't I do it right now, real quick?
Oh my God, there's so much.
Give me millennial.
Sus is actually millennial slang. It's not Gen Z slang. They're just trying to take our slang and use it as their own.
Adulting.
Vadde log.
Vaddi baatein.
Lit. That's lit.
How do you say that in Urdu?
Lit. Shandar. Shandar. Okay.
Patakhe.
Salty. She's salty. She's just so salty.
I was gonna say namkeen, but I was gonna say like khadusar.
Okay.
You know when someone like sada hua hai, you know? I used to say that, like badi khadusar hai.
Sadu. Oh. Slay. It's slay all day. Slay.
How do you say that in Urdu?
Slay, like, oh.
Bahut khoob.
Zabardast.
Yeah,
Zabardast.
Shandar.
Zabardast. Ghosting.
Jinn aa gaya. I can't even.
मैं तुम्हें क्या बताऊं?
Oh yeah!
What's good?
That's
good?
the one. That's the
What's
one.
good?
Squad.
Squall? Oh, squad.
Like, how do you say this in my
Yard.
crew?
These are my homies.
How do you say that in Urdu? Ye mere... I don't know this one.
I don't know this one either. I don't know.
Yarnia.
Yeah.
That's like a group of girls, though.
Yeah, that's literally what it is. Okay, I have one more. Bye, Felicia.
Khadafis Felicia. No, it'll be like Khadafis Fariha.
Farida. That was really fun.
That
guys.
was jokes.
That was funny. Okay, guys. So today we have a very different episode. Okay, normally we talk about.
Let's put our phone down for a second.
Oh yeah.
Okay, listen.
Yeah.
Normally, we're always talking from the girl's perspective. Hello. Obviously, what else are we supposed to do?
Hello.
Today we're gonna attempt number 2. This is our second attempt to give you the first time was a fail. Okay, the second attempt, we're dedicating this to the men out there. All right, I gotta say there was somebody who came and saw us in the meet and greet, and he was looking around the corner, and I locked eyes with him, and he's like, "I'm a big fan," and I was like, "Of us?" And he was a real one.
You were such a real one.
Thank you also, he was wearing an OVO shirt. I was like, bless, man. This guy knows what's up. Anyways, we are trying to dedicate this to the men out there.
Yes.
We are going to try and sympathize for your situations.
Honestly, we're really going to try hard.
We're really going to try.
Like,
we're going to try not to...
No judgments.
Be like, yeah, but, and then say it from our perspective.
I might do that. I'm not
Girl.
I'm going to try not to.
We're going to try not to. Okay?
I'm going to try not to.
We are going to own up to some of our mistakes.
Yeah, some.
Okay? Some. Not all.
Not all. Just a few. I'll give you 1 or 2.
All right? And maybe at the end, we'll still bash you guys because that's what we do on the show.
We'll bring it back to us at the end. That's how it is.
We'll bring it back.
The question that we posted for the men out there was, men, share your wildest dating or Rishta stories.
Whoo! All right.
And they didn't come to play. So do you want to go first?
I got one. You ready?
Go.
She wanted me to pay for her nails she was getting done for her wedding that wasn't with me.
That's so messed up, man.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, like what the heck? Make it make sense.
So I'm getting married and I got a side ting.
Oh.
And I'm asking him to fund my $150 manicure pedicure.
Oh my God. That to me is like out of control.
There are a lot of girls who really are with guys just for like the money and material aspect of it. But they're not they're just stringing them along. They're not out here to commit to the relationship.
Guys, honestly, like,
but not even guys. Some guys are lallus too, man.
Okay,
like,
but like they are. And honestly, sometimes I think about it. I'm like, okay, so basically, you're in a position where not only are you getting married to somebody else, right? He's the one that you should be really asking for that money. Okay,
why are you asking?
Why are you asking another guy? Like that makes no sense.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Oh my God,
what are you doing? Like, reflect, self-reflection. Look in the shisha.
They don't. They're like,
what's good?
I'm a little broke and I'm gonna get somebody else to fund for this.
Yeah, but like, girl, like imagine asking another guy versus the guy you're gonna marry. Like, shouldn't you have that comfort level with him? If you're really a brokey, first of all, I wouldn't even ask the guy. I would ask my mom and dad.
Yeah, 100%.
Or my siblings and be like, bro, do you got like $50?
Yeah,
$50. Like,
and it's like serious? My wedding day. Obviously, people are gonna be like, yeah, it's your wedding nails. We'll take you.
100%.
Ask your friends.
This is
your bridesmaids.
So weird to me. This is so weird to
me. Also, why are you talking to somebody when you're clearly getting married?
Oh my God. Say it for what it is.
Why are you still DMing him? Why are we still messaging one another? Why are you having
the conversation? And honestly, like sometimes I feel like guys, they just like I don't know. Honestly, I feel like you shouldn't be talking to her either if you know that she's getting married. But like at the end of the day, if that's someone that you really care about and like they're doing something, they're like using you and dragging you along and they are telling you lies or whatever it is, then honestly, man, you gotta talk to somebody.
Girl. Your date has been set.
Yeah, man.
Cards okay? The cards have been given out. Your vendors have been selected. Your deposits have been given. You literally have a Mendi lady ready to go and you need to get your nails done the night before you get your Mendi done. And you're going to tell me that you're going to message a random guy or a guy that you're stringing along to be like, pay for my wedding nails?
You know what? I think some girls, they also say things like, I'm so unhappy. I don't want this.
Yeah.
And then they'll like,
they manipulate guys.
Yeah, they manipulate the guys.
Yeah.
And then they'll tell the guys like, no, but this is really something I don't want. Like, I want this with you. And like, I'm being forced into something with somebody else. And like, the guy is kind of like in a spot where they're just like, oh my God, like, why is this happening to you? How do we help you sort this out?
Yeah.
But
Oh,
also,
she actually loves me.
yeah, but I also feel like as a guy, like, don't ever settle for sloppy seconds because that's not your worth, period. It's the same thing I would say to a girl. Like, if a guy's doing that to you, like, don't be someone's sloppy second. Like, be there first.
But also, did she message somebody else to get her Mehndi artist paid off?
Right.
She's messaging somebody else to pay off the makeup.
Of people that's like, hey, you can pay for my Mehndi, you can pay for my wedding outfit.
You can pay for my makeup. You can pay for my hair.
And her husband has no idea.
Yeah, you can pay for my shoes.
Like, I don't know. My personal thought is that if you're going to do that to somebody when you're getting married, first of all, you need to not get married. Don't get married.
You are not
Don't
ready.
Get married. You're not ready.
You are not ready.
You're not ready. And then honestly, it's like sad because the person that you're marrying, that guy has no idea.
I know.
And then if he knew, he would be so upset because like he's probably like an honest Joe. You know?
He's like, oh my God, my girl's
Janae,
getting married.
Straight up. Like she's it's my wedding day.
Yeah.
I'm getting excited.
I found someone,
Straight
the love
up.
of my life.
Straight up. And then
meanwhile, the love of your life is asking other people to pay for their nails?
Yeah, no. Don't get married. Don't ruin someone else's life.
Oh my gosh.
Period.
I actually feel so bad for the guy.
I feel so bad for the guy. I think a lot
Both
of girls,
guys. Or how many ever guys are
but
in
I
this
also
situation.
feel like, you know, like there's like a lack of awareness that we all have. I think there's always like little things that come up where there's like red flags and you just don't see it because you don't want to see it and you don't want to believe it.
Yeah.
But they're there.
They're there.
They're there.
Oh.
It's really sad.
Oh
my God.
That one took me out, yo.
Yeah, that took me out.
We didn't even start the episode yet.
My ex-girlfriend asked me to buy her a house in her name for her meher. Naturally, we broke up. Bruh. Yo, this is a little bit out of hand though.
I'm sorry, she asked you to do what?
We're out here like Chanel bag, there's a coffee machine. That's
what we're $1 million ka ghar maang rahe hain?
Are we lowballing here? Look at us.
We need to change our
basics.
GoFundMe. I'm asking for a $2,000 coffee machine. These
Get
girls
me-
are asking for homes?
Get me a yacht with a heli. I want the helicopter. Helicopter. I can't. You cannot deal with this stuff, okay? Don't do this to me.
Hina!
We're like, you're like coffee machine hado, and like girls out here be like,
Hina's asking for a dandelion. Every episode she asks for a dandelion.
and nobody even gets me one. Guys. What the heck?
Girls are asking for homes? For their mad? Because she's not even getting married to that guy.
Oh my God. And that's a girlfriend. There's no ring on it.
Jeez.
Okay, there's not even a ring on it. Okay, listen. If you had a ring on it, listen. If you had a ring on it and you were like, we need to get a house together.
Yes.
Different story. But she's like, I need a house in my name. Yo, I don't care how rich you think your man is. That is really disrespectful. It's distasteful.
Yo, real talk.
That's nasty.
This is why guys get prenups.
Straight
up. As much as like we don't talk about it in our community and like brown people don't get prenups. That's the reality. If you're going through stuff like this, you just never know what girls are out there and what their actual motive is.
Okay, but this is my point.
They just want the house. They want the car on the driveway.
They want the money,
They want the
honey.
bags. They want all this luxury lifestyle. They want a nanny when they give you kids. And you're just like, मैं तो बिल्कुल ही फंस गया हूँ.
But then tum phas rahe ho, apne aap ko phasa rahe ho. Like you should be able to see. You should be able. This is what I'm saying. It's a red flag. Thank God you left.
I know. She honestly for a reason.
Because girls like that, honestly, like they love you surface level.
100%. Yeah.
I say this as a girl, right? I mean, we could sit here and be like, oh, but girls struggle. We do. But like, it's also unfair for certain girls to do these things to guys.
100%.
Because then you wonder why a guy is always like, can I trust the good girl? You know what I mean? The one that's actually not out here trying to like take me for everything I'm worth.
Facts. Also, guys are looking for ride and dies too. Guys have goals and ambitions too. They want to achieve certain things, but if they're going to have somebody who's just going to leech onto them, take them for every penny that they got, they're going to be like, oh my God, my life is so stressful all the time. I have no peace in the home.
Yeah, straight up.
Because anything I do is never enough because she always needs me to earn more or do more, but she's not going to support me in anything I want to do. And I just have to continuously keep buying her things so that she can get 5 minutes of happiness.
Oh my
But like
God.
it's such a shallow relationship because that's not going to bring her the happiness.
Especially if you go into it and that's your like first thing that you're like, hey, for my meher, I want this.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I didn't even know you could ask for that. Girl, I had no idea.
Yeah, same. I didn't know either.
was just like, whatever it is, what it is.
It is what it is.
Man,
they make the rules.
Yeah, we were so simple.
Fine, you. But also, there are some guys who are also really bole.
Yeah, there are like
bole balu.
legit bole to the max. Okay, like you're sitting there like, are you serious? But like, you know, I also feel like if that's their first taste of a relationship,
yeah,
it goes both ways, right? Like someone is showing them a lot of love and like she's beautiful and she's like,
yeah,
check. And
then
the guy's like, oh my God, I'm marrying up.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
They think the same way we think.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
And if they feel like they got the cheerleader that they always wanted in high school, they're gonna try and do whatever they can to make her happy. And if the only way to make her happy is to buy her all these things or put a home in her meher only in her name.
You guys, honestly, I'm straight up. I know money provides comfortability. It provides like a lot of security. There's amazing things that you can get done with money, but I also feel like that should not be the be all and end all of a relationship.
Facts.
You won't survive the relationship just based off of money. It's not possible. So this is my take on it when people like go after money. It's like, first of all, the percentage of people that are that wealthy is not high. Okay. Yep. So the likelihood of you finding a guy that's like a billionaire or a millionaire is not very high. Okay. So instead of looking for that, why don't you find a guy that you actually know that you can build something with together?
Facts.
Because that's how you both create something and you both become successful together, rather than you jumping in and being like, buy me a like $3 million house. Like he might do it. Let's say he does it. Yeah. But at the end of the day, you're going to realize that your relationship is so surface level. Like where's the depth to the relationship?
You know, there are a lot of girls too they're not go-getters.
Yeah,
they don't want to, like, they're happy not doing anything and not being there. So then it's like, they just want to marry somebody who's got a lot of money so that they never have to worry.
Fine. They just want to be the Pilates princess. I don't blame you.
Fine.
I don't blame you.
We can say that that's what you want to do. Nobody's judging you. That's fine. That's what you want to do. But then don't have the expectation that he's only going to be doing that. And then you're not going to support him in any other way so that he can achieve whatever it is that you're trying to have in this life. And do it together.
Yeah. Like, I feel like if you do want to be a Pilates passenger princess, listen, that's a goal of a goal. Yeah. Okay. Like, that's a good life. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay. Yeah. But at the end of the day, like, you have to provide something to him too. And not just the fact that, like, well, I look good. No, that's not enough, sis. That's not enough.
That fades.
That's not enough. You have to provide like some form of like emotional, like, security and stability for them, and like you have to be nurturing, and then you do have to pull your weight at home too. You can't just like sit on the couch idly all day and be like, well, he can do everything. It's not fair to the guy either.
Exactly.
Like, at some point there has to be like a give and a take in a relationship.
Yeah,
it can't just be like he's doing everything, he's paying for everything, and I'm just gonna sit at home and do jack all. Like, I don't think that relationship can work long term. You have to provide something for the guy as well. What are you doing?
Exactly. Or else guys are not gonna stay.
Yeah, like
or they'll stay, but they'll be so checked out of the relationship, and then everybody's miserable in the home.
Yeah, and then if they look for a happiness elsewhere, then it's not that it's like your fault that they're doing that, but at the end of the day, I feel like it always starts at home, where it's like there's unhappiness happening from someplace, right?
And if you can't support one another and grow in a life together, you can't just expect him to be doing everything all the time, and you're just gonna sit back and reap his rewards.
Yeah. And you know what? Like, imagine you have all the money in the world.
Yeah.
But your man does not come home and give you a hug or like talk to you or like hang out with you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Doesn't make me laugh.
If you're having a bad day, and you're just sitting there alone in this huge mansion, and it's like, believe me, listen, I get it's easier to cry in a mansion than it is to cry on like, you know, the side of a road. Box. Okay, yeah, it is easier. Don't get me wrong, but like I do feel like there's a loneliness that you get used to and you have to live with, and you think it's normal, but it's not normal. And then you have to like just sit there and be like, okay, well, this is it. This is all I have. Yeah. Is that worth it?
No.
I don't think that's worth it. But
I watched, have you seen Mad Men?
Yes.
Yeah. So the main wife of the guy, that's exactly what her life was. Girl, he was raking trillions.
He was banking.
Yeah. And we're talking in that time. He's raking in all this money. He's bringing in everything. He's got her a nanny. He's got everything she's ever, anything that she's ever wanted. And she didn't come from a wealthy family.
Yeah.
She literally went from here to here marrying him. Yeah. And then he got really successful. And then she went up to here. The house, the cars, the whatever. At that time, you name it, she had it.
Yep.
She was so miserable in the relationship.
Miserable. Oh my God.
Girl, she literally was like, I don't even like the person that I'm living. I can't even look at you. When you don't come home, it doesn't bother me. I'm so unhappy. Yeah, she was so unhappy. And what did she do? She hooked up with a mayor.
And then what did he do? He ended up getting with somebody else too.
Yeah, and like when he ended up when she ended up marrying somebody else, she also then, because she married him and she married up again, got a bigger home, got a bigger whatever, and she was still so lonely.
Yeah.
And she was like, I have nothing going for me.
That's what I'm saying.
It was really, I remember I just saw her journey and I was like, dude, this is like such a realistic depiction of how it can be for women. You think money is be all end all. And then you get there and then you're like, okay, and now what? Because I'm still so unhappy. I'm miserable. Before, you equated your unhappiness with the fact that you don't have money.
Yeah.
Right? And yes, money bought you a bit of comfort. Right? But what else? You didn't work on yourself. You didn't work on your relationship. And now you're stuck here with kids in the mix. So miserable.
Yeah. Like I think, you know, if we talk about even the Rishta process, don't get me wrong, man. Finances are important because it's one of the biggest reasons why people get divorced.
Right.
Everybody knows that, right? And transparency with finances. But ultimately at the end of the day, like, yes, consider the finances for sure. You don't want to marry a brokey. Well, you don't. Nobody does. Let's just say for what it is. Okay. You don't want to marry a brokey. You want to marry somebody that has a good enough job, but also someone that you can grow with, period. Because I think there's a level of respect that you gain towards each other when you know that like you guys have both hustled to get to a certain point.
100%.
Let's say the guy is like super wealthy.
Okay.
Or even let's say the girl's super wealthy,
okay.
right? But either way, it's like you have to bring something to that relationship that makes that person think, okay, I need her with me because without her, this doesn't matter.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's so different for every single person. It could be that she's like super nurturing. It could be that she's just like a very caring and kind person. She takes care of him. And it could be so many things. But if you're literally bringing nothing, then what's the point? But some people are okay with that. There's so many people that are just like, we just want like a model.
Yeah.
And it's just like, hey, if that's you, that's you. But then there's also other sides to that life too.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't think that's every guy who wants that.
Yeah, I don't either.
We spoke and met for 6 months. They initiated, parents met, and out of nowhere, she ghosted me.
What?
6 months?
So 6 months you like hung out with each other.
They initiated it. So let's say the guy is, you know, whatever. And then he goes to a wedding. And then he sees a family. And then the family asks somebody else like, oh, who's that guy? I have a daughter. Can you get me his mom's number or something? They initiate it. Moms are talking. Families meet. Now you and him are talking. It's going well. First couple of days. Girl, it turns into 6 months.
That's a long time.
It's a half a year.
Yeah. That's a while.
And like all the families know that you guys have been talking. And then she ghosts you after 6 months.
What is with the ghosting culture?
I don't know. Guys, can we stop it?
No, I want to understand. Why are people ghosting? Like, do y'all not know how to communicate?
Because it's easy.
Okay, but like, I know it's easy, but don't you look like an idiot? Because like, I say this to girls too. Don't get me wrong, okay? Guys do this, girls do this too. I don't understand why you can't just be like, hey, listen, I'm actually not interested in pursuing this further, period. End of discussion. Goodbye. That's it.
Yep.
Just say the sentence. Go on ChatGPT, find a way to say copy paste. What's the harm in that? Like, that's so rude.
It's just become so normalized.
That's so rude.
Do you know how many times people just talk about ghosting and everybody in the room will roll their eyes because they're like, yeah, so? But you know, everybody does it.
This happens in the Rishta process too, though.
Yeah.
Where like, let's say somebody comes to your house for a Rishta and your mom is not interested.
Yep.
And they just don't even respond.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that is so rude to do that to somebody because like, it's like disrespectful.
Yeah.
But then sometimes your parents are like, well, they'll just get the point. They'll just understand by us not saying something. So your parents be ghosting people too. Oh my God.
It's because they don't know how to say that we're not interested.
Yes.
That's just what it is. And then I think even for I just feel like, honestly, ever since everybody got their hands on phones, it's just been so much easier to do. And you can say random things and people will believe you. Oh, I changed my number. Oh, I was busy. Oh, sorry, I got busy. I was traveling. I wasn't in the country. You can say whatever you want. Meanwhile, all you did was like left him on red.
Yeah, but that's total BS, guys. Like, we've always said this. If they want to, they will.
Facts.
If they want to, they will. If someone really likes you, they'll never ghost you.
Facts.
They will never ghost you because they want to talk to you.
Exactly. But I can't imagine that somebody's been talking to me for 6 months. My parents know. My siblings know. They're like, oh, 6 months means like the ring is coming around.
Yeah.
Like,
when parents
you know how it is with Desi culture.
Serious.
Yeah, yeah.
It's serious.
Like, I'm not going to be dating Eric for 3 years. Like, that's not how this show works.
Eric.
It's got to be like 6 months. Parents know, they initiated.
Yeah.
That's the part that's really bothering me. They found me. They liked me for their son.
Like, okay, if you have that much courage to like approach and be like, hey, this is what I'm thinking, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Have the same courage when you're like, hey, listen, this is not working out.
Exactly.
It's literally a sentence.
And even if you're afraid of the response, like let's say you do the ChatGPT sentence. You're like, hey, I'm not really interested, or this is not going where I thought it was going to go. Good luck. And you're afraid of the response that you'll get back because maybe you'll get love bombed. For example, right? Maybe you're like, no, but let me try, let me change this, whatever, and you don't want to deal with that. I feel like after that, you can be like, hey, listen, no, this is exactly how I'm, again, another one sentence being like, it's all good that you're saying all these things, but I've checked out of this. I don't want to do this anymore. And I think that's the way to go. 100%. I know the love bombing gets scary because you don't know how to react to that sometimes. And then maybe you feel like you're going to get trapped into it again.
Okay, but my thought is if you have had the courage to ghost somebody that you've known for 6 months, you knew you wanted to end it anyway.
Yeah.
And let's say you do send it and you're like, oh, but I'm scared of sending it because they're going to love bomb me. Girl, you already made the damn decision.
Facts.
Stand on your decision. You're 10 toes in now. So like, why are you pretending like, oh no, but now he's going to love bomb me with a text message? Like, it's words on a text.
Facts.
Like, I'm sorry. I know love bombing is crazy and I know we all fall into that trap at times.
Yeah.
But I also think if you have had enough courage to be like, this is not working for me, there's nothing this person can do that would make this work. He could still love bomb you even if you ghost him.
Exactly.
Watch him show up to your house and be like, here, let me give you some flowers.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? But that's not necessarily love bombing, but I'm saying there's always alternative options. Like he probably knows where you work. He probably knows your phone number, whatever it is, right? I just think, man, just have like common courtesy. That's courtesy.
It's like, just being a little bit more, it's being an adult.
Yeah.
You know, face your fears, confront the person you want to do, have open communication, and let that person know because you strung them along for 6 months.
That's so wrong.
He's fully like, all right, this is it. Like, what if he was ring shopping?
That's what I'm saying, girl.
Because he's like, okay, in about a month or two.
Mother-in-law be getting like nice gifts for you and stuff. And you're out here like, oh, I'm gonna ghost him.
Yo, and you know what? I feel like parents in that situation are like, kya hua kya tha?
Yeah, and then you're sitting there like, oh, so much ghost me. like your mom's gonna be like, the what? They don't get that. And like, honestly, it looks disrespectful on you because you look like someone who cannot handle conflict or you don't know how to handle things in a mature way.
Exactly.
Like realistically, if anything, if that's something that concerns you, if you're more of like a timid person and you have a hard time having those discussions, it's still better for you to open up and say something because at the end of the day, it will give you courage moving forward in relationships because how do you know who you're going to like and who you're not going to like?
Yes.
You're just going to go around ghost everybody. Like,
okay. And then it's going to come around to you. You're going to do it to other people and it'll come around to you.
Yeah. And then, you know, sometimes I have to say, if parents are the ones that like, koi baat nahi, bas baat hi karna chhod do. Like, parents are telling you the wrong thing.
Exactly.
Parents are telling, if your parents are the ones that like ghost other people's parents, you should tell your parents not to do that.
Yeah, you should be like, no, ma, just like send them a message. It's not a big deal. Just tell the auntie we're not interested.
It's not okay. Yeah. I completely disagree with that. But sometimes it's like, you know, your parents, they'll say like, oh, like, nahi, unko pata chal jayega agar to hum jawab nahi denge, unko pata chal jayega, right? And then you're sitting here like, but that's so mean. And then you try to tell your parents and your parents like, tum zyada badi na bano.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? Like, what the hell do you know?
They'll say that.
You're like 23.
Yeah.
What the hell do you know?
Yeah.
And then you're like, shoot. And they're like, and then they tell you like, oh, don't message him now. And then you're like, oh my God. Yeah. But then I'm like, listen, I've been lying and messaging you. You've been picking me up from the side of the curb. I can lie about this and message you.
They're not going to go through your phone.
Yeah.
If you know that ghosting is wrong and you know that you shouldn't be like stringing somebody along and then just leaving them hanging, just leave one sentence and then don't message them again. But don't just leave them hanging. They're also like, girl, people don't get closure this way. Now
That's
they're
what I'm
sitting there
saying.
being like, did I say something?
It was
did I do
me.
something?
It was me.
What happened? I thought things were going well. And then also, like you said, if you are a timid person or if you just don't know how to do these things, use the ability now to do it so that when you are in a relationship that you really want to pursue, you can work on yourself in that way. This is a skill that has to grow. It's not going to come to you overnight.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not even in a relationship. The ability to do hard things.
Yeah.
Guys, everybody struggles. Okay.
Facts.
It's hard to have hard conversations. It's hard to do hard things. You might even feel guilty that, like, oh my God, I led this guy on for this long. And like, it just turned, maybe you didn't lead him on. Maybe you genuinely had feelings, but then eventually, whatever, it tapered off, whatever it was. At the end of the day, it's just the courteous thing to do. Like, we talk about guys being gentlemen.
Yeah.
But like, women, if you guys are doing this, like, y'all need to step up too.
For real.
Let's just say for what it is.
We need to be
both sides.
Gentlemanly too. Gentlewomanly.
Yeah, gentlewomanly. Just have some class.
Yeah.
Like, it's a classy thing to do, to send the message and be like, listen, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
And I mean, I can totally see like you're 6 months into something and the guy being like, what happened? If he genuinely doesn't know, he might ask you. So then just say what you need to say.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I mean, I think of it like I would want that closure.
100%.
Because I don't want to sit here and beat myself up and think I'm wrong for this. Maybe she's just going through something or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, that's mean.
People would rather just avoid it.
Yeah, don't be avoiders. Deal with it head on.
Oh my God, this one's crazy. Went from being disgusted after finding out I wasn't from Karachi, and now she's calling me 100 times a day.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Oh
I'm sorry.
my God.
Oh my God, I'm so disgusted that you're from a different city.
What?
Oh my God.
This whole like a battle of
We would
where
never
we're
gotten
from.
married. We were from Brampton.
Yeah, I know. Nobody would ever look our way. What do you mean?
Sorry, continue.
But I just feel like this whole battle of like, and this can go for the same caste system.
Yeah.
If a guy is considered to be of a lesser caste,
Yeah.
I'm putting that in quotes, then girls are not even gonna look in the direction. Like, we can't marry below what we're supposed to marry if they're like not Maiman, if they're like not Punjabi speaking, if they're not from Lahore, if they're not from Karachi, like whatever, girls will immediately be like, nah, I'm not even looking your way.
I think that's
You are less than.
That's ridiculous.
So that's probably what happened to him.
Yeah, it probably is. But now she's messaging him 100 times a day because she realized, guess what? He has
gem.
character. He's a good charactered soul.
He's a gem.
So take your L and walk away, Mrs. I don't like Karachi people.
Facts.
Guys, by the way, I just found out that my dad's from Karachi. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Like, how am I so
Get it.
so confused?
We're from everywhere. That's why. We're from everywhere and from nowhere.
We're literally, that's the best way to put it. Okay, so someone wrote, she randomly sent me a picture and said, look at my dad's custom built home. The show off Shaguftas.
Oh my. The show off Shamilas.
Yeah, yeah. The show off Shallas. Okay?
Oh.
Y'all, come on.
Look what it has custom. That's such an. I'm so icked out.
Look what I got. Like,
look, my daddy bought me this.
Why do they do that though? Like, I'm a girl. I'm trying to figure out why. Oh, you know what? I get it. You want to show other people that like your dad is doing all these amazing things for you and he's really well off so that they know how to treat you. That's my thought.
Yeah, or they're like, listen, if you think you can there's also an ego, right? If you think you can message me, you better know where I'm coming from.
You better know what my standards are.
You better know what my daddy does. Because there's no way that I'm going to be stepping below for you.
Okay, so what's your thought? Mean. It is mean. It's weird.
It's weird.
I'm not being like, oh, look here. I don't think I would do that, but I mean, it's a different gen. What do you think?
My dad's custom home? That's weird.
That's definitely odd. That's really odd to me.
But it's the same. It's the equivalent of like men flexing in front of their car.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my God. Ick.
Right?
Nobody.
It's ick. But
but there's girls that do want to know.
Yeah, but there's also girls who do things like this, or like girls will, you know, when they get their nails done and then they put it in front of the brand of their car.
Oh my God.
And they'll be like, nail day. But really, they're trying to show you what car they drive.
She said it.
Right?
She said it for what it is. I think
it's just a show-offy world.
It's a show-offy world. But you know what? This world right now is very show-off.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's just become this like culture of consumerism where everybody is like, what is she driving? Where do they live?
What kind of house do they have?
Yeah.
How much money does he make?
Yeah. You're like Googling people. You're trying to find their LinkedIn. You're trying to find out their positions at work.
Yeah. You know what? Like,
this is icky though.
That is icky. Like, I just think like when you're first starting to have a conversation, like I put myself in that position and I'm like, what do I really want to know about this person?
Yeah.
Like I genuinely want to know like, ho kondom.
Okay, so
like,
let's say a guy sent you this picture with his custom built home.
I would just be like, all right, cool.
You know what?
Kya karu? Like,
send a picture of a cardboard box and be like, "This is my bed."
Okay, you want to know? Like,
that's your home. This is my bed. Bye.
But then sometimes like they want to flex. The guys want to flex.
Okay,
like,
so I'll flex even better.
Yeah, but like I feel like maybe if it was a guy receiving that, like. I think it's just a way for the girl to like show the guy like, look, this is what my standards are.
Yes.
Meet me there or don't meet me at all.
Exactly.
Which is like
कि हिम्मत कैसे हुई मुझे message करने की? And अगर हिम्मत हो भी गई, let you know where I come from.
But don't you think like my personal thought is like people that have money, they don't flaunt their money. They're not like dollar. They're not like the Fendi Gucci. They're not like that. They are not like that. It's
There's
very
a simple
like
black shirt.
Yeah,
black pants.
And they don't need to do it.
Yeah.
And it's like the people that are always like in your face, label this, label that, that are very like new money. And like I need to show everybody what I have. Like it's so cheapy looking. Like it's so gross to me. But I also think that like I don't know. I think okay, as much as you want to be with somebody that's financially stable, you need to like know who they are first.
Exactly.
And like all that stuff, the custom home picture that you're sending, eventually that person would just genuinely find out, because I'm sure if you have went into their house, the dad would be like, oh yeah, I got this, like we just got this house built, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. In a non-show-offy way. But that comes off very like, I'm better than you.
Yeah. And like, if you got married into a family like that, you are never good enough.
Oh my God, 100%.
You are never good enough. No car that you drive is ever good enough. No kapde that you wear, no designer that you buy, no dawat that you host. Nothing that you do is ever going to be good enough for your in-laws. And same goes for the guys.
Yeah.
No matter what car you drive, it's never good enough. No matter what job you have, your title is never high enough. No matter how much you earn, you can always earn a little bit more. No matter what shoes you're wearing, they're not good enough. No matter what clothes you're wearing, no matter what brand you're wearing, nothing is ever going to be good enough. You're not taking enough vacations. You're not taking my daughter out enough. Every Saturday night, how come she's always home and you're not treating her to like a steak 3-course meal dinner? Every single thing that you do will never be good enough, not for the girl and not for that family.
Yeah. And I just think if you marry that, then for the rest of your life, you're going to feel like you're never enough.
Exactly. That's a really terrible feeling. I would never want to be in a relationship like that.
That's why it's like, okay, if you're going to go and date somebody or you're going to have a rishta and talk to somebody, genuinely talk to them. Like really like open your ears and listen to like, what are they telling you about themselves versus you being like, how much money do you make? I mean, I'm not saying that's not important to like know that someone is financially stable, but like, it shouldn't have to be the be all and end all, because like as much as that holds importance, character holds even more importance.
100%.
I'm telling y'all.
And real talk, self-reflect too, because is your daddy's custom home making you happy?
Yeah, but is your like at the end of the day when you get married, is your daddy going to pay for everything for you? Probably not. So like, why are you flexing that right now?
Exactly.
Like, geez, I don't know. I just find that to be kind of cheap.
I can share something from my brother's perspective. So a girl sent this in. My brother got divorced. And so when he finally was ready to get remarried, we asked a Rishta auntie. She suggested a girl from Karachi who was single, who was a single mother. Her backstory was that her husband randomly went missing and it had been 2 years. So the Rishta auntie was like saying that she just wants someone to marry her and give her monthly expenses. She doesn't want to come to Canada and doesn't want any more kids. Like that doesn't make any sense just to get married. So it's basically like she wanted my brother to be the GoFundMe for her.
What the heck? That's so weird. So she's like, I don't really want a relationship, but just give me your money.
Yeah. Give me that government check. The monthly expenses for the kids.
What type of crazy stuff is this?
The Rishta auntie brought this over. Imagine for your brother.
Over my dead body.
Just picture this. Your brother just got divorced. Okay? Bachara, he finally is getting over the trauma of whatever that relationship carried.
Yeah.
Okay? Now he looks at his parents, he looks at you, you're his sister, and he's like, hey, listen, like, I think I'm ready to get back out there. So your mom's like, hey, can I contact Rishta auntie so that let's just see what's out there? Because we don't even know right now. First mistake is contacting Seema. Okay? But whatever. You contacted Seema. Okay? Now Seema auntie is like, I know a girl from Karachi. She's a single mom. And she, you know, why don't you just get married to her? You just give her monthly expenses, but she won't come to Canada and she's going to sit there. And she also doesn't want any more kids.
Why would I do that? What do I gain from that?
Yeah.
I gain nothing. I gain no partner. All I'm losing, I'm losing.
I'm losing,
just
losing.
money.
Yeah.
I'm losing money, and also I'm not single.
Yeah.
I'm married to basically a piece of
It's like sponsoring an orphan.
I
Like, that's
swear
what
to God, it actually is. With 2 kids. What the heck?
Like, what? I don't understand. Okay.
And lots of strings attached.
I'm going to say it. Aruja's intrusive thoughts are coming out. Where did the husband go?
I thought about that. I thought,
where is this missing husband?
yo, he's in her basement, yo. Under the
She's
floors.
collecting those
Under
monthly
the
checks too.
floorboards.
She just needs double the pay
Yeah,
and no
I can't.
husband. What?
Guys,
Girls are crazy, Hannah. Girls are just as crazy. I'm
this
saying
is so crazy. This is crazy. This is craziness.
Oh,
my
man.
God.
So funny.
Oh my God.
I gave my first date, who eventually became my wife, a handshake at the end of the first date because I was too nervous and didn't know what to do next.
That's cute.
That's so cute.
Yeah, but like realistically, it's like, that's like, guys, honestly, like, I mean, I would say, because you don't know. Because I'm not going to lie, like, I wouldn't be like, I'm not going to like do anything else with you. Like,
Yeah.
ew, no.
Yeah.
Sorry, you don't just get that. Not happening.
Mm.
But like, what else would you do?
I'm just thinking about it. You're on a date.
And you're like, all right, it was wonderful seeing you.
Thanks for coming out.
We'll coordinate another time later.
I'll message you.
It's like a work meeting.
Yo, I'll be driving home like, yeah, I guess that handshake was kind of firm.
He seemed confident.
He seemed confident.
And he like go first.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
what does that mean?
And then I go back to the girl group chat and they're like, so did he give you a good night kiss? And he's like, no, he gave me a good night handshake.
No, but they'd be like, oh, he's a gentleman. He's a gentleman because he didn't try to make a move on
He
me.
was a gentleman. Guys, this is
Right?
cute. And they ended up getting married.
There you go.
Cute.
It ended well.
Men, share your wildest dating / Rishta stories. So I pull up to this Rishta meeting thinking it's going to be normal. The girl's family is all sitting serious like an FBI interrogation. She walks in and the first thing she asks me in front of everyone, if I cheat, will you forgive me or fight for me? The girl asks this.
Oh, the girl asked. Okay.
The girl says, if I cheat, are you going to fight for me or are you going to forgive me? She asked.
Okay.
I laugh it off, but then her brother legit brings out a cricket bat and says, we just want to see if you're man enough to protect her. Then auntie serves chai, but it's protein shakes because apparently she's a fitness influencer. To top it all off, the dad straight up says, Beta, if you can't buy a house in the next 6 months, we'll have to cancel the wedding. I left that house faster than load shedding in Karachi.
Oh, that last line had me. That's
okay,
there's fail.
Okay.
Okay, you're not even gonna give me chaw. You're gonna give me a protein shake.
I would vomit.
I would fling that protein shake back. Like,
I would vomit.
don't be doing these
what a
crazy
disgusting
things.
thing to do at a Rishta meeting. I don't want. Aruj does not want a protein shake. What am I going to do with this?
Forcing me to drink protein shakes that I don't
Exactly.
even like.
Yeah. Also, what are you
Okay.
trying to say about my body?
Oh my god.
Calling me fat?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Because she's a fitness. Okay, all of that. Let's start from the beginning.
There's
start from
too
the beginning.
much.
Okay? She comes in
Uh-huh.
to the room and she looks at you and says, if I cheat, will you forgive
And
me
that's when you walk out and say
or
goodbye.
fight for me?
Goodbye. Both options suck.
Yeah, but also I'll look at her being like, so you're gonna cheat or are you
Yeah.
already cheating on me?
That's the stupidest question.
What's the if a guy in a first Rishta meeting said, yo, if I cheat, are you gonna forgive me?
I would be like, see you later.
Yeah. I'll be like,
See
go
ya.
cheat now because I'm out. Do
Straight
whatever you
bye.
want.
Bye.
There's nothing happening here.
Yeah, no.
Then the brother,
The brother's an idiot. You're bringing a cricket bat to my house?
danda leke aa gaya,
You're a flipping
and
weirdo.
he's like, we just want to see if you're man enough to protect our sister.
oh my god, this is so dumb. Like, unless they were doing this as a prank.
This does not sound pranky at all.
Okay,
This
it's
just
so
sounds
weird.
like you're living in some next alternate universe.
She definitely had a boyfriend and wanted a disaster day.
Yo, what?
For
in-
sure.
Then
There's
the-
no way.
Okay, and then the auntie served the chai,
It wasn't chai.
but it wasn't chai, it was a protein shake because apparently she's a fitness influencer. Also, Auntie G, what are your kids doing?
Auntie, please don't do this to us. Like, we're millennials and like we are not even okay with getting protein shakes.
I need jaw.
Like, I work out and I don't even want the protein shake. I
Nah.
want the jaw. Thank you.
Yeah. You know what
Add
mom
some
thinks
cookies.
protein shakes are?
What?
Like just Haddiyan of animals.
Oh my God.
She's like, this is disgusting. Why are you guys drinking this? Yeah, haddiyan kha rahe ho aap. She just, that has, and she won't, like that won't change in her mind. That's just what she thinks protein shakes are. Imagine if instead of a chai, you gave my mom a protein shake. She would probably not talk to you for 3 weeks. And she would take that protein shake and throw it on your face.
You know what? You're going to be the talk of the town for the next century.
Yo.
Like, look at this. Look at this here. If you're the auntie and you're listening to our podcast right now,
Why?
Where did you think that this was a good idea?
Also, why are you letting your kids like control your chai?
Your cricket bat son didn't tell you that like we want jaw, we don't want a protein shake in the teacups?
Facts. Auntie, are you drinking the protein shakes?
My God.
Are you okay?
Why are you forcing your lifestyle on me? Maybe I don't want to be a fitness girly, okay?
Because your girl ain't gonna go on a treadmill.
And then wait, the dad's like, if you don't buy a house.
So here we go. So every single member of this family has done something in this Rishta meeting. And now the dad
goes, like toxic 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah,
okay.
And then the dad goes, Beta, if you don't buy a house in 6 months, we have to cancel the wedding.
Just
look at the dad and be like, Uncle, cancel it now. I'm out.
Uncle, there was no wedding in the first place. I literally came to see if this joke was real. Like,
it's a joke. What is this?
Pooja, what is this behavior? Pooja.
This did not happen to you. This has to be a lie.
You are making this up. Are you pulling our leg?
I don't think so. This is very specific, yo.
This is crazy. I cannot even fathom. If I walked into a house and this happened to me, I think I would start laughing.
Yeah,
I would start laughing and then I would say, I'm going to use this on my podcast.
Facts. And guess what we did?
Yo, this is...
I can't.
And she's still single till this day. Like that's literally the end,
that's the bottom line
result.
Yeah.
Because that's just that doesn't make sense to me.
Listen to me. Man who went through this, it's only gonna be up from here.
Yeah, there's nothing
because this was bottom.
That was like you were in Jahannam. Okay?
Yeah. What the hell?
There's only up. Okay, like there's nothing lower than that low.
No.
Okay,
you're
you
going
hit
up.
Rock bottom.
You're going up. Okay.
A girl I was talking to randomly sidetracked our conversation and told me she was high maintenance. She proceeded to ask what car I drove, and I simply answered the brand because I didn't want to give too much detail. A couple of hours later, she randomly brought it up again and said her cousin was into cars and was curious what model I had. She has no cousin. There's no cousin that was curious. She's the cousin. She's the cousin. That's so cheap. That's cheap to me.
Icky.
Like, hey, what car do you drive? What brand of car do you drive?
Okay, let's say you didn't. Let's say it wasn't like a high end. It's just a regular car, man. Car is a car. Okay?
A Honda Civic, yo, straight up strong car. I got a Honda.
She wouldn't even have asked the second question. She would have ghosted you. But then let's say you said, "Oh, I got a Lexus."
What if you had two cars? You had a Honda, but you only said the Honda. But then on the side you have
because you want to see what she's all about.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but if you had said Honda, she's not going to respond to you. She would have immediately ghosted you.
Okay,
real talk. Okay, let's say you said Lexus. Okay. And then after a couple
which model?
Yeah. I have a cousin who's really into cars and is wondering.
Girl, get a better game.
Facts.
The game is trash.
You are terrible at it.
Yeah, that's not the way you ask.
No.
Why would you even ask? Like, if you ever go on a date, you'll just know.
Exactly.
And like, why does it matter that much? I mean, I get why it would matter because you're kind of probably like, oh, does this man have money? But girl, people can have money and just drive regular cars. The car does not equate to like how, or people just spend all their money on cars and then they actually don't have anything else to back up for it. Yeah, or the guys that have the flashy cars.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, look at me taking my picture with my Hummer.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh.
And meanwhile, you message him and he's like, yeah, we have to live in my mom's basement. Is that what you want, girl?
She's living with us.
Is that what you want? Because trust me, I'd rather take the Toyota Corolla and have my own place.
Okay, you want to know something? Okay, there was this influencer that I used to follow, and you know what she said? She said, I met my husband, but when we went on a date, because he's like really wealthy, he actually took me to like a really dingy restaurant.
Okay.
It was not hi-fi, nothing. Okay. And he's like, he drove a regular car. I had no idea that this man had money. And he had money. Okay. So then she's like, yeah, he just took me to a regular restaurant because he wanted to know if I would be that girl that was still okay with it. And I'm like, how do you know guys don't pull that stuff? And honestly, maybe guys should, because at some points I'm like, as much as that matters, y'all have to have some type of morals and ethics here. Okay. And I'm not one to talk because like, you know, like technically I'm like everyone likes the finer things in life. Don't get me wrong. Even guys like that. Okay. And guys, I would even say like guys are attracted to girls that look good. Maybe they don't necessarily go for character. Even for us, like when we look at a guy, we're like, oh, that's a good looking guy.
Right.
But ultimately, like, I genuinely don't feel like that's the be all and end all.
Yeah.
I just don't feel that way.
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe if you vibe with somebody and you guys are both on the same page and you're like, oh, this is what you're doing. Like, oh, what are like the different things you're doing? Like, do you have a hustler mindset? Or like, oh, you're building a business. What type of businesses? Oh, this is a great idea. You know, like, I genuinely feel like, yo, the growth that you'd have with that is so much more.
Yeah.
Because then you know that you guys are going to build something together. And there's so many like super wealthy, like billionaires now, and they talk about how they couldn't have gotten to where they were without the person that they're with, and they didn't grow up wealthy. So maybe that's what's more important, but people take it the wrong way and they're like, no, I need to marry rich.
I feel like if I'm a guy and I'm talking to a girl and she's asking me these kinds of questions, I would do the thing that your influencer story was. Yeah. Where like if you do end up meeting that person, you have to act like you got nothing because you got to see what she's actually about. Right now, she's clearly just about the brands and the money.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't sit well with you, then you don't need to pull up in your nice car. Don't roll through with the Lexus.
Yeah. But don't you also feel like girls these days, that's all it's about? The money.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't think that that's what the guys are about. Because the guys are like the breadwinners, right?
Yeah.
But there is that whole concept of like, oh, well, men are not men these days.
Yeah.
People say that, guys. I'm just going to say like men are not men these days because all they think is like, oh, the girls should work and the girls should do this and the girls should do that. So like, what is it? Like, what's the problem right now? Why is everybody saying it's so hard?
I don't know.
I just think it's so hard to beg a girl or a guy.
Yeah, because it's not just girls finding it hard to find men. Like men are finding it hard to find good girls.
Yeah.
Because I feel like everyone's like morals and values are kind of like swimming right now. Nobody really knows what they want to stand on.
It's also,
and then you go through like an identity crisis where you don't really know who you are. And then you're in a culture where everybody's comparing everything through social media. And you think that that's what you need. You think you need the big wedding or the golf course wedding or the multiple like events, or you need a roll through in a Rolls Royce for your entrance or whatever. And then you think that that's what's going to make you happy. But if you don't really know who you are or what you want in a life partner, that's not going to satisfy you.
Yeah.
Because girls, when the lights dim,
and they dim, let me tell you.
And when you're lying in your bed, all you have left is your regrets.
Yeah.
What do you want that list to be composed of?
I think the social media thing is a really big one. Like, as much as we don't want to say it, and like we might even sound like our parents saying that, but like, guys, first of all, we're all so obsessed with like being on socials, right? And then naturally, because everyone's posting their highlights on socials and like on TikTok, it's like, once you see a TikTok about like a really fancy, like lavish wedding, all the rest of your TikToks are fancy, lavish weddings. Okay. Once you see a Chanel bag, everybody's getting a Chanel bag. Okay. So like naturally, or like a lot of people, when they post their relationships, it's like those very aesthetic pictures of like you're sitting in a car and the guy is like, he gave you like this like 100 thing of roses and you're just like immediately like, that's the guy that I want. That's the guy that I want.
Yep.
But like realistically, that girl is probably sitting there like, okay, go to the rose vendor, get like the 12. We're just gonna take a quick picture, okay? We're gonna take a quick picture, okay?
Yeah, and she's brought like 3 different cameras to give her the vintage look that she's looking for.
And the guy's like, yo, can we just get to our restaurant? I don't even want to take you out anymore, okay? I don't want to take you out. You're being so annoying. And she's just like, aesthetic. And he's like, I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of this. I don't even want to sit beside you because all you care. Like that, the behind the scenes is the behind the scenes that you're never gonna see.
That's the reality.
So I think my thing is like, it's okay to want nice things, but like, what effort are you putting into the relationship? And maybe the fact is that like people don't want to put the effort in because they don't want to go through hard times. Right. They don't want to know what the struggle feels like. Yeah. And you want to look at the aesthetic pictures on IG and Pinterest and be like, this is how life is going to be. This, y'all, the way life is going to slap you, it's not going to be like that. It's not like that for anyone. I don't care how happy, jolly you are. Life is life. There's always going to be ups and downs. The same thing with any relationship you're in. You're going to have ups and downs. You can't expect to find the perfect partner.
100%.
The perfect partner does not exist. So maybe that's what it is. That was our advice, yo.
Yeah.
Pretty solid, guys. Let's see.
And on that note,
don't ghost your mans. Don't ghost your womans. Okay.
Don't ghost Okay Mom Podcast and subscribe to the channel.
Yes. More coming. Guys, as you know, we are on all of our social media channels. Please go and follow them. We're on Patreon for an extra episode every Monday at 7 a.m. If you haven't subscribed, please go and do that. And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube and let everyone know. And we will see you guys next time.
Bye. Okay, Mom.